Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Back to Şengün. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Pass to Kemp. Back to Şengün. To the left wing. To the inside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the L-A-M-O-N-T then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even hide it, cause I was on the ride.
Been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know.
But it can't be
Psycho. So just feel the rain at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
but it can't be
Revival.
L-A-M-O-N-T then S.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I'm in a mix, so it's full of people on the line. The ones that never show with a t-shirt that says come on. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands with the act of revival.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Allie LaForce reporting for us. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
Here's Markkanen. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pure from three-point range. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Kemp. Shot clock at 6. Outside for SGA. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander just gets that off, going deep into the clock.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Kemp. Got it. Good job in the low post. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Pass to Portis. Now Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Lets it fly. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
And even though Giannis made that jumper, the defense would rather give that up than let him get inside to do damage.
Here's SGA. Can't hit from in close. The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Şengün. Looking to win the run. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
The kick out to Kuzma. Hits a three-pointer. Kuzma's got 8 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Bailey. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 7. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, the scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back over to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Markkanen. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Antetokounmpo, bam!
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Here's Kemp. Power slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Portis, right side. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
On the take. Pass to Şengün. Here's the three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is, Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Here's Bailey. After Milwaukee picked up a three with their last shot. Left side, SGA. Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Love. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss. That is just athleticism working against that kind of length.
Now here's Turner. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Knocks down the long J.
So you can run your offense through Love. A great playmaker there in the front court.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Anthony. Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Turner for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Şengün. Fires from the line. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Here's Coffey. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Şengün. Again the miss by Şengün. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here's Kemp. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
The teardrop. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Kemp, good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Coffey. Let's go with a three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Antetokounmpo outside. To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Thunder trail by 12. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back over to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Antetokounmpo, bam!
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Sensabaugh. Just 5 on the clock. There's Holmgren on the slam.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
Thunder trail by 12. To the wing on the left. Pass to Kemp. Here's Collier. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Right side, Love. Down low. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. From the arc. That shot missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The floater. And he sinks the layup. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Yeah, at his size, Holmgren's ability to attack off the dribble is really impressive. I mean, he covers a lot of ground with those long strides.
And the basket by Trent.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The Bucks leading by 15. There's a screen by Love. Kuzma outside. Floats one. Good on the shot. Kuzma's got 10.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Pass to Holmgren. Wow, the length of Chet. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Love, high post, connects on the 17-footer. Love's got his first points in this one.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Pass to Markkanen. From deep. Second shot opportunity. And Sengun gets it to go.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far. 1:03 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Love. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Sorber. And there's the screen. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Thunder trail by 14. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Topic. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Here's the hook. Count it. Good. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And so it's Milwaukee.
Oklahoma City.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Milwaukee leading by 12. Kicks it out to Jackson. Hits the trifecta.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Markkanen sets a screen.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Personal foul.
And here are the Bucks now. Pass to Turner. The three is up. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Inside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Jackson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Antetokounmpo has got 21 points in the game. Thunder trail by 20. Pass to Şengün to stop the run. It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Turner, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. No good that time.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Over to the left wing. Turner for three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the middle. Here's Kemp. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Rebounded by Bailey. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
North of the border, he's north of the rim. Come on, come on.
Antetokounmpo outside. Turner for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Şengün from the high post. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Along with everything he can do in the paint, Şengün's mid-range game provides some pop as well.
A clear look for Antetokounmpo. No good from 18. Thunder trail by 21. Pass to Bailey. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drains the turnaround J. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
That one drops 4.
An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Ball stolen. Here's Kemp. The putback. And so it's Milwaukee ease.
Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with yeah. Think you gon' me for free? What you with? Yeah. When all the smoke like a. Hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak. I hate I'm putting money.